Is the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimi and Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Welcome. This is Hard Facts Awards, an abridged version of the show. And what do we do here? Well, most importantly, we take a look at all the stories, the news stories, the big three stories that we treat from Monday through to Thursday. And then what we do is we compress those stories into three categories. First category, best stories for the week. The second category is the worst stories for the week. And the last category, which is my favorite category, is the Nawa stories for the week. Well, how do we get to find out what story makes it to the top? Well, you decide that. Yes, you get to vote. You're allowed to vote. This is the only place where your vote does truly count. You're allowed to vote for any of these categories and make whatever story you vote for, hopefully, get to the top. Now, the stories with the highest number of votes gets to the top and becomes the best story, could be the worst story, or the now worst story for the week. So you get to decide what story rises to the top, yeah? Did I tell you my name? My name is Marianne Okon, welcoming you to the show. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Join the conversation on WhatsApp. It's 0809597585. I'll take it again slowly. 0809597585. You can join the conversation and X, use the hashtag Hard Facts. You can also vote live on YouTube and on Facebook because everybody is allowed to vote. Yes, voting is allowed here. Once again, welcome to the show. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards. Before we give you the nominees of today's show, this is how we start.
It's that time of the week again. Are you ready to dive into the wide world of news? Join us for the Hard Fact Awards every Friday at 3 to 4 p.m. on Nigeria Info FM. We are breaking down the best, the worst, and the downright Nawa stories that had everyone talking this week.
No, wow. Some people don't do it.
From jaw-dropping headlines to the most outrageous events, we've got it all covered.
And y'all know how we do it, so let's get it on.
Tune in as we celebrate the stories that make you laugh, cry, and shake your head in disbelief. Whether it's the latest viral sensation or the craziest political blunder,
We are going to provide you with insecurity.
we'll give you the rundown on what's hot and what's not. And guess what? You get to vote for your favorite stories in our weekly awards. Who will take home the coveted title of the best stories of the week, and which tale will earn the infamous worst story of the week? Hard Facts Awards on Nigeria Info FM, where we turn the news into entertainment.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's go into the business for today. Let's start with the best stories for the week, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, these are the nominees for the best stories for the week. National Assembly Committee recommends creation of 6 new states. Fuel tax implementation will not begin until Naira appreciates and oil prices drop, says Oyedele. And finally, in this category, Tinubu approves 15% import duty on petrol and diesel. I don't know if that's a good story for you. For some people, it's a great story. Well, let me give you some background on some of these stories so that way you can decide what you're voting for. But because we don't have too much time today, I'm going to try as much as possible to race through these stories and their nominees. Let's start with the Tinubu approval on of import duty. The implementation, according to the FIRS, would commence after a 30-day transition window, allowing importers to adjust cargoes already in transit and ensuring a smooth rollout without market disruption. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a 15% import duty on petrol and diesel, a controversial move the government says is aimed at supporting local refining and boosting energy security. But critics, that's why I said for some people this is amazing news. Like Dangote is going to be so excited about this news. But then there are people who are going to say, well, this is bad. And the critics are saying this could lead to an increase in fuel price. The president's approval was contained in a letter with reference number Press 8197 HAGF 10071 FIRS 4088 NMDPRA dated October 21. That could be a good story, isn't it? All right, fuel tax implementation won't begin until Naira appreciates and oil price drop, says Oyedele, the tax guy. The chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, Taiwo Oyedele, has revealed that the proposed 5% on fuel tax surcharge will not be implemented until a significant improvement in economic indicators like appreciation of the Naira and the drop in crude oil prices takes place. Oyedele made the disclosure at a Holiday Logistics Magazine conference and exhibition in Lagos on Thursday. Is that enough? Does that make it all right though? But then for some people that's great news because we can breathe. This Naira may not rise all through the next year, you know? I'm just saying. And our very last story, obviously, which is the National Assembly approving the creation of 6 new states, and that happened while they were retreating here in Lagos State over the weekend. All right, let's start voting. The phone lines are open. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. You can join the conversation on WhatsApp. It's 0809 5975 805. I beg your pardon. Or you can join us on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube or Nigeria Info FM. Vote everywhere because your vote we can't. All right, let's go. Tell me your name and where you're calling from and what you're voting for. Hello.
Pino morning.
Pino daddy.
Good afternoon, Wayo.
Good afternoon.
This is the merchant man calling from Oshodi. Do you know that the 15% tax increment would have been one of my worst stories? I don't know why you listed it for. No,
but they're putting a hold on it, and that they're saying that it might not happen until the Naira appreciates and fuel prices drop. So that's like an opportunity for you to heave a sigh of relief, if you ask me. I mean.
All right. Let me go with a state creation, although I'm indifferent about it, but where there is nothing to hold on to, let me just clinch to state creation because there is no more good news in Nigeria.
Okay.
Thank you, my
All
sister.
right. Thank you very much. Of course, state creation gets its very first vote. Okay. Keep those votes coming. Let's take from the ladies. Hello. Welcome to Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, Mary.
Hello.
Yes, my own is state creation. It's for their own selfish ends.
Okay.
I'm different too. I don't like it.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards. Do call me back if that was you. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. And you can join the conversation on WhatsApp 0809 5975 805. If you are in the diaspora and you're joining the conversation, please, you are allowed to call WhatsApp, okay? Only those in the abroad. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Ochanya Marian, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
For me, the 3 topics for me, I everything best in the 3 topics. For me, they're all like propaganda. You understand? Propaganda for the government. But I just called, you understand, because of the fun of the game. If we talk about state creation, who will help? Who will help? After all, it's going to benefit the government.
We don't have time for analysis. So what are you voting?
I'm indifferent.
So your vote is invalid. Thank you for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Yes, this is Kenny from Shomolu.
Hello, Kenny.
I'm voting for state creation because I do not believe the 5%, fuel tax thing.
Okay, all right, Kenny. Thank you very much for calling. Well, they're saying they're not going to start it. Let's take their word for it. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Marianne.
Yes.
My name is Sam from Mowe.
All right, Sam, go ahead.
I vote for 50% or 5% because if you impose tax on them, they won't be able to report to again. Why don't we rely on our local?
So you're talking about the importation, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's a good move. So yes,
It's a very good move, so that it will discourage all this racketeering. They don't want us to be self-satisfied in Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. So, Tinubu's 15% on importation gets its very first votes. Let's go. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Maria. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Turn off your radio. All right. Call me back. Hello. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Marian.
Good afternoon.
Marian, this is Joy from Miba. That's 15%. That's importation. That is the one I'm taking.
All right. Thank you very much. That way we can encourage, according to the president, local production, and it would better our lot, in his words. Hello.
Hi, Marian.
Hello, Mrs. Abole.
TGIF, Marian.
Yeah, I know, but rain no green may we see road.
My sister, it is well. Marian, no, it is easy for the camel to pass through the eye of the needle than for us to get good news in this country. Oh, state creation, no.
Okay.
It is well.
All right, thank you very much for calling. State creation gets another vote. Okay, I need 5 more votes via telephone, and then we'll go to WhatsApp. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Miriam.
Good afternoon.
This is Tuli. I'm calling from Itiwe.
Hey, Tunde, my guy, what's up?
What's up? Long time. Happy weekend. You know, I'm working for state creation simply because where they are going to see the money that they will use to fund the state. That's why the hardship economy that we are facing. That's my vote for today.
Okay.
State creation.
All right. I'm saying that you're opposing it, but you now shall vote for it. Wait, you're not sure why. Well, let me leave it. Because if you're asking where do you see money to run the state, why are you voting for it? Anyway, it's your vote. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Good afternoon. This is Blessing from Ikorodu.
Hello, Blessing.
Yeah, I'm voting for state creation because it will create employment for so many people.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you very much for calling. It will create employment. Let's take a call here from WhatsApp, our diaspora callers. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. Hello.
Hey, Marianne. OC calling from Canada.
Hi, OC. What are you voting for?
My question. Oh God, sorry.
OC, please call me back, okay? In case you need to know what we're voting for. We're voting for Mr. President's 15% on tax on importation. Well, he's saying that especially for petroleum products, he's trying to make sure that we encourage local production. Of course, the National Assembly approved 6 new states to be created. And also, they're telling us that 5% tax on petrol that we're supposed to start paying in January is being put on hold until the Naira appreciates and fuel prices drop. So, a little breath or sigh of relief there for some people. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. Keep your calls coming in. Let me take another call here. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. Hello.
Hello, Mariam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Christian, calling from Ikorodu.
Christian, what are you voting for?
Yeah, I'm voting for state creation.
All right, state creation has another vote. Thank you very much. I need one more vote via telephone, and then I'll go to WhatsApp. Hello. Hello.
I am Sean calling from.
Oh, Sean, the line is so terrible. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Voting for 15 the president. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're voting for what? 15%? Oh dear. Sean, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I can validate that vote because I don't know if you said 15% or 5%. I'm not sure what I heard. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Paul.
What are you voting for?
Yeah, I'm voting for state creation.
State creation. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Paul, I do appreciate it. All right. I've got my 10 votes via telephone. Let's go to Social media. Don't forget you can vote live on Facebook. You can also vote live on YouTube. You can vote on X, and you can also vote via WhatsApp. Yes, nobody's left out. Everybody is allowed to vote. Voting is allowed. Diaspora voting is allowed. Everything is allowed. All right, let's go to WhatsApp quickly. I play too much. This one says, it's amazing how you post these worst stories of the week and tag them best stories of the week. Stop it. Chisco, stop it. He says, state creation. State creation is not a worst story. Come on, man. What do you mean by that? Anyway, you voted for it. Timothy here says, I'm voting for state creation. It gets another vote. Jeremiah from Agungi says, I'm voting for 15% on importation. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, Timothy, or Jeremiah, I beg your pardon. This one says, good afternoon, Marian. Mine is 15%. Why are they lying that it's to improve local products? Uchenna from Ikoyi. Nah, my dear, I don't know. If you see the president, you can't have him. Yeah. Brymo here says, in my opinion, we don't want state creation. All that we need is proper restructuring. But what is your vote, sir? Because I'm not asking for your analysis. I need a vote. What's your vote, sir? This one says, my best story for the week is that of Oyedele. Okay, that's tax. Yes, so that gets his very first vote. So keep those votes coming in. I want to see many of those votes. Joseph Nameka from Graceland says, I'm voting for state creation.
More conversation.
We'll be right back.
More right after this.
How do we make our cooking come alive? Oh, for that tasty meal when you like. Oh, I mean you want cook food to impress. Oh,
whether it's jollof or na stew, even for porridge or spaghetti, cook to impress with Pepper Terra.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Good tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Smart Balance Rice Bran Oil is rich in gamma oryzanol. Several studies suggest that gamma oryzanol may contribute to the reduction of bad cholesterol. Golden Terra Smart Balance Oil. Good food, no worries.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Golden Terra Oil helps Mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun fact, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
We inform, we inspire, we ignite the conversation.
It's a worthy conversation to have.
It would have been to the credit of the president of if he had released
Because the government is saying one thing, the people are saying a totally different thing.
When Nigeria issue has happened to them or their family, they will know that this is not
Again, I don't think there is a perfect answer to the story.
We're discussing the EFCC and their war against corruption.
Imagine that in 2026, we'll stop talking about corruption.
That their leaders say this is what you should do for them. Why can't you listen to them?
ADC warns against political witch hunt in coup pro.
Injustice will plunge this country into a chaos.
It's about you, the caller, the listener, the Nigerian on Nigeria Info. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Because understanding Nigeria starts with asking better questions. Hard facts on Nigeria Info, the nation's #1 talk, news and sports radio station. Let's talk. And we are talking 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is the nation's #1 talk, news and sports radio station. And we are live right here in our audiovisual studios, right here in Itamiyan Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos, in case you don't know. We're also live on YouTube and on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. And we're looking at the best stories for the week. I'm about to wrap up your voting so that we can go to the next category because time no be our friend. Oh. All right, let's go to the voting. Well, let's continue with WhatsApp. I need just 5 more votes and then we can announce the winner for this one. All right, this one here says, good afternoon, Marian. I vote for 15% for importation. That's Austin Inisolo. Thank you very much, Austin, for your vote. Let's just manage this seeming delay in 5% on petrol tax. Okay, Laddie. Thank you, Laddie, for your vote. We appreciate it. I think I need about how many more votes? I think 3. Okay, someone's talking about what's happening in Edo State. Okay. All right, this one here says I'm voting for state creation. Okay, I get state creation gets another vote. This one says hello, Marianne. OC, sorry, I'm in the office and my colleague just walked to my desk. My vote was state creation, but I just realized state creation doesn't change anything. So my vote now goes to import on tax. Import tax on crude imported. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, OC. All right, so importation gets 1 vote. All right, it's time for us to give you the verdict. All right, so this is how you voted for your delay on the 5% on fuel tax. You got 2 votes. Mr. President's importation tax, that's 15% on importation, got only 6 votes. And coming in with 12 votes to give us the winner for this particular category is state creation. Everybody's favoring state creation, ladies and gentlemen, with a rousing round of applause, please. Let's clap for the senators. Let's appreciate them. Because it's like I will get to Goja State in my state. We will have what's that state that they're looking for in Edo State? Kogi people might get their state too. Who knows? Well, we welcomed the senators and their friends to Lagos last weekend. They gave you 6 states. All right, let's go to our next category, which is the worst stories for the week. They're not really palatable, but I'm going to run through them. I'm not going to give you details because of the time that we have, okay? These are the nominees for the worst stories for the week. 8 dead, several injured in multiple vehicle crash on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Nigerian lawmakers raise alarm over terrorist threats to bomb the National Assembly. And finally, Port Harcourt refinery shut down. Nigeria has lost 366.2 billion naira in 5 months. Ladies and gentlemen, which is your worst story for the week? Shall we start voting? 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. That is for the ladies. I'll take it again. 0201 465 7190. For the ladies only. You can join us by sending your votes to WhatsApp on 0809 5975 805. And you can join the conversation also if you are listening from the diaspora and you want to be part of the conversation. Call us. Only the diaspora people are allowed to call via WhatsApp. It's 0809 5975 805. Or you can post your votes via Facebook and YouTube because your vote will count. Let's go. Start voting. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hi, Miriam.
Yes. What are you voting for?
Will there ever be an end to this unwanted death in this country? Oh, God.
What are you voting for, please?
The death, so, Miriam, death, so.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Lagos Ibadan Wahala gets 1 vote. Someone just sent me a message and I was trying to read through it, in my head. And it was talking about a trailer blocking people on Edo State, something. And I'm thinking to myself, like, something bad can happen now. And that's because someone was just being impatient or acting stupid. But when will it end, really? All right, let's take another vote, okay? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Joy from Iba.
Hello, Joy.
As student, Lagos, Ibadan.
All right, thank you very much. Legacy Ibadan accident gets another vote. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ndubisi.
Ndubisi, go ahead.
I vote for that Ibadan Expressway. May the soul rest in peace.
Amen. Thank you very much for calling,
Thank
Ndubisi.
you.
Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Marianne,
Yeah.
I vote for the Ibadan death toll. In fact, it's coming so much.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Even a policeman lost his life. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Marian, good afternoon again.
Yes, good afternoon.
It's dead at Ibadan Express Road. So sad. Unfortunate.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. Keep the votes coming in. 0201 277 0993. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marian.
Good afternoon.
It's Imara speaking to you from Epoe. First off, all your best stories are war story.
Now you said, be pleased by war stories.
On this one, let me go for money when enter voicemail for refinery. Thank you.
All right, Port Harcourt refinery with 366.25 billion naira sank for nothing. What kind of English am I speaking now, sir? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards. Yes.
Today calling back once again.
Tunde, what are you voting for?
Lagos Ibadan accident too. We don't pay for death anymore. No, thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. 0201 277 0993. If you're just joining us, the program is Hard Fact Awards. Hello.
Hello, Pino.
Yes.
That loss of life at Lagos Ibadan Expressway is so sad. That's my vote. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello.
All right.
Network.
Do call me back. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Mayor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Christian calling from Ikorodu.
Yes, Christian,
My
what's
vote
your
goes
vote
to
for?
Port Harcourt Refinery. Port Harcourt Refinery.
Port Harcourt Refinery gets another vote. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate that. Keep the votes coming in. I need 10 votes here, and then I'll go to WhatsApp. Okay, 020127709993. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
My name is Paul from Ikeja. I vote for that Ibadan Expressway accident.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I appreciate it. All right. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. If you are hearing me, I vote for the Port Harcourt Refinery.
Oga, why are you calling? Oga, why are you calling the female line?
This Chibuzon.
Chibuzo, your vote is invalid. You cannot call the female line. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Mariam.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm voting for refinery.
Port Harcourt Refinery gets the last vote via telephone. Thank you very much for calling. You can join the conversation on WhatsApp or on our live stream. You are allowed to vote via YouTube. We're Nigeria Info FM. You can vote via Facebook. We're Nigeria Info 99.3. So go ahead and vote. All right. Let's go to WhatsApp. WhatsApp here. Let's see. Okay, this one says okay. Lagos Ibadan Expressway deaths. This is from Austin Inisolo. So the accident on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway gets another vote. Okay. All right. This one here says, I'm Chicks from Ikorodu. I vote. Chicks, your vote is invalid. Please stop it. Jeremiah here says, I vote for Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Thank you very much for your vote. This one says, my worst story for the week is that motor accident. Safiano, thank you very much. Hi, Marianne. Lagos Ibadan accident is my worst story for the week. Thank you very much for that message. Okay. Let me see if I can take another quick vote here. I need about 7 more votes. Yes. Keep them coming. This one says, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Umar Festus. Thank you very much, Umar. This one says, Lagos Ibadan Express Road. Okay, thank you very much. I need 5 more votes. Okay. Let me take this vote via WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. That's where I'm calling from US.
All right, go ahead. What are you voting for?
I'm voting for Port Harcourt Refinery.
All right, Port Harcourt Refinery. Great. Thank you very much for voting. Port Harcourt Refinery gets 1 more vote. Keep them coming on WhatsApp. And on X, you're allowed to vote, please. Please, we cannot leave our X people out. You're allowed to vote. Use the hashtag #HardFacts, okay? And you can also vote on our live stream on YouTube and on Facebook. Yes, you are allowed to vote on YouTube and on Facebook. So keep those votes coming, all right? How many more votes do I need? Someone is trying to... Okay. Let's see. Let me see how many more votes I need. I think I need just 4 more votes. So if you're in the diaspora, you're allowed to call me and vote. I need 4 more votes. Quick. This one says, Laddie, what are you saying? Laddie, you haven't voted. You haven't voted. I know about the guy. I know the guy. He's called over and over again, but the government, that's the job of the government, right? This one says, I vote for Lagos Ibadan Expressway accident. Thank you very much. I didn't get your name. Ogbonna from Aja. Ogbonna, thank you very much for voting. I need 3 more votes and then we're done in this category, and we're going to quickly rush through the last category, which is the Nawa story. So because I don't have time, I'm going to rush through this one. Let's just quickly give you the votes because of time. Time is not on our side. It's not our friend. And we have to give you the Nawa stories quickly. All right, so let's go. This is how you voted, Lagos. For those who voted for Port Harcourt Refinery got 3 votes. The National Assembly got no vote. And then, of course, because National Assembly said that they got death threats or bomb threats from Boko Haram, and of course protesters threatened to shut down the National Assembly. Nobody voted for them. Ngwano. And then okay, let me add one more vote here. Lagos Ibadan accident is coming in with 15 votes to win that category. It's not something that we should be excited about, but it's a really sad case. I mean, whatever it takes for us to avoid these many accidents. And we're back in the Ember month, so we must be very vigilant. We must be very careful when we're on the roads, because safety should be our priority. Now let's go into the last category, which is the Nawa story category. And I'm not going to give you any details because I have very little time on the clock. And don't forget, Iriti Bakari Yusuf comes up at the top of the hour with Borderlines. It's going to be an interesting conversation, I know. But let's look at the nominees for this last category, the Nawa stories. Federal government backtracks on pardon as Nigerians question due process. National Assembly okays Tinubu's request to borrow $2.35 billion. And finally, in this category, coup controversy. Military interrogates NDDC MD and raids Timipre Silva's house. Now, which is your Nawaiest story for the week. Quickly, let's start voting. You can vote on WhatsApp. It's 0809 5975 You could also join the conversation on our phone lines for the girls. The girls is 0201 465 7190. Only for the ladies, please. If you're a man, don't call. 0201 465 7190. And for the males, 0201 277 0993. Keep them coming. Quick. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Mary Ann, one name.
Yes.
Failed coup now. Propaganda every day now. Wow.
Now, real wow. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Yeah, good afternoon once again, Maria.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel. Maria plotting coup on me, and Maria denying the coup.
Okay, thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Marianne, this Joy again.
Okay, Joy. Thank you very much for calling. Who gets another vote? Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Marianne, Peter Bonds. The first one tracking back the what they call the pardon.
The pardon. Yes.
This is my Nawa story for the week. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Peter. By the way, Miriam Sanders' life sentence has been commuted to 12 years in prison. I do not know how the family of the slain will feel about this. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Don Duque from Savoyaba.
Yes. What are you voting for, John?
Borrowing money again.
Boro make me rich.
Boro now wow.
Boro make me rich. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Maria, now this pardon, make them think before they talk next time.
Thank you very much for calling. Presidential pardon and the backtracking gets a second vote. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, blessed once again.
Listen, this your voice is very old, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cool. Now, wow.
Now, real wow. Thank you very much, Blessing, for calling. Ku gets his fourth vote. Let's keep them coming. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Marianne. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Sam again from away.
Sam, what are you voting for?
There is no coup. Why are they arresting some people? Wow.
Nah, real wah. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Pino, mommy.
Daddy.
This Q issue now, wow. You go talk one, you they do the other one. Wow.
Now, real wah. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. Hello.
This is Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
From Shomolu, yes. They said there was no coup attempt.
So why are they arresting people?
If you ask me, now who I go ask? Thank you, Kenny, for calling. All right, I've got my 10 votes via telephone. So let's go to social media. Start voting. 020-809-5975805. But better still, you can go on our live stream on Facebook right now and post your votes, or you post it on YouTube. Start voting. These are the stories that we're looking at. The Nawa stories. Yes. Federal government backtracks on pardon as Nigerians question due process. National Assembly okays Tinubu's request to borrow 2.35 billion naira. And coup controversy. Military interrogates the MD of the NDDC and raids ex-governor Timipre Silva's house. We still will never know what the true picture is with that particular one, but go and vote. Vote. I want to see what your votes are saying. What are you saying on Facebook? Let's see. Yes, we're in the Our Story category now. So Facebook people, rush. Send your votes now. All right, let me come to WhatsApp quickly. This one here says, okay, this one says, let's stop borrowing and save the future of Nigeria. Chisco, thank you very much. So the borrowing gets his very second vote. All right, well, thank you very much, Chisco, for voting. This one here says, borrowing, I'm sure you mean borrowing money. Oyemachi, thank you very much for your message. Brimo here says presidential pardon backtrack. I know it gets his third vote for today. Okay, this one says I vote for federal government's borrowing. Okay, thank you very much, because no real war. All right, I need 6 more votes, so keep them coming. This one says my vote is for the military coup. All right. Thank you very much, Jeremiah Efyong, for your vote. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one says coup issue. Festus Umor. Thank you very much, Festus, for your message. My number story for the week is presidential pardon. Safiano Bari. Thank you very much. Due process was not followed. They say. All right. This one says, Marianne, all this una borrowing is becoming child's play now. Ogbonna, who's the una? How did I join this conversation now? All right, I need 2 more votes so we can quickly go. Time they go now. This one says, okay, Nigerian government said no coup, but some people have been arrested. Who do we believe now? Joseph from K2. If you ask me, now who I go ask? And this one says, it be like say there was a coup. No, there was no coup. Yes, Natimi Presiva and APC chieftain, then plan with some unknown soldiers. Now, wow, Laddie from Ikorodu. Thank you, Laddie. It's almost time for me to say bye-bye, but let me give you the votes. But before that, let's go for a very short, sharp, and sweet break. How about that?
Trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories, you know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Marian Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Hard Facts.
All right, the votes are in. This is how you voted, Lagos. From the least to the most. National Assembly okaying the borrowing by Mr. President got 4 votes. Federal government backtracking on the presidential pardon got 5 votes. And coming in with the highest number of votes, 11 votes, is the coup controversy. There was a coup. No, there was no coup. Yes, there was coup. No coup. Anyway, my name is Marianne Okon. I love it when I'm here with you guys on Fridays. I want to say thank you for being part of the conversation. Ireti Bakare Yusuf comes up at the top of the hour with Borderlines. I leave you with this really nice track that I love. This song is on replay on my list. And this is from Kalani, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.